Hi everyone, my name is Darlene and I'm a trichologist here in Winter Park. Today I would like to share with you an experience one of our clients has been experiencing while she has been taking treatments with us. Now, this is Barbara. Barbara, I want to thank you for
Nice
coming
to
in
meet you.
and
It's an honor. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you. No, it's my honor. But one of the reasons why I wanted to talk with you was because when you came in to evaluate your hair, you were experiencing frustration.
Oh yeah,
You were
definitely.
you were in an emotional state.
I was.
And I wanted to share with the audience, why did you come and see us?
Well, actually, you were the very last resort. I hate to say that, but it's true. I'd gone to doctors, even gynecologists, to find out, oh, we're going to check your hormones here. There's some reason why your hair is falling out. Go to another doctor, oh, part of the other pills that you're taking are side effect. I went online and I was looking and I was using everything that I could possibly find, and my hair was still falling out. So, coming to you, I thought I'm just going to give it one last ditch effort.
Okay.
And was I ever amazed?
Okay.
After 2 treatments, my hair stopped falling out.
And how did you find us?
How did I find you? I found you, you know what? What I did was I put help for hair loss. I put that in Google. And you were one of them that came up.
Okay. Okay.
But I thought, what is trichology? And then I'm thinking, okay, it's got something to do with the study of the hair, maybe. And I was amazed of what you accomplished.
Well, a lot of people don't know what trichologists do, you know.
Well, I didn't even know. Is trichologist, is that right, the study of hair?
The trichology is the study of the hair and the root of the hair.
The root of the hair, okay.
Right.
Because you got to the root of the problem.
I got to the root of the problem. One of the things I do want to tell you is that when you came to us, okay, you were very frustrated.
I would cry. I would go to bed crying at night. I couldn't even comb my hair because it kept falling out. So I would put it in a bun and I might wash it once a week, and that's only if it needed it.
Okay.
Your hair's personal, you know.
Absolutely.
Women's hair is very, very personal to them.
Right. And when you came here, what we did was we welcomed you. How did you feel coming in?
Oh my goodness, you welcomed me with open arms. You knew what I felt like because of similar problems that you had. And I just felt like when you started explaining all the way down to the smallest molecule, it made sense.
So Barbara, okay, so when you came in, I evaluated your scalp. Now, one of the problems Barbara had was that she was experiencing not only hair loss, but she had a lot of irritation on her scalp. Okay, that's one of the things. A lot of flakiness, which means she was dehydrated. Her scalp was very dehydrated, and her follicles were actually choking the little strands that she had in her hair on her scalp. So one of the things I've started Barbara with is a home care system. Now the home care system consists of a shampoo, a fluid mask complex, an intensive care, and a mousse. Now each of these products does something different. The shampoo is like an exfoliator. Okay, it exfoliates, and what Barbara was experiencing was a lot of dryness in the scalp. So the pH on her scalp was out of balance. And so what we did was we come to the root of the problem.
Literally.
We work from this area right here. First of all, her sweat glands was not producing the moisture she needed on her scalp. Her sebaceous glands were overactivating, releasing too much sebum.
Okay.
Through.
It did what?
It was releasing too much, I would say, like, it's like an oil.
Okay.
And this oil, what it does is it actually provides the shine, the natural shine your hair has.
Okay, so it's like a shine barrier. It gives you the nutrition and everything else to come up. And this is where it reaches?
Well, no. The things are what we have several layers beneath our scalp. Okay.
I had no idea. I just thought it was scalp.
No, you have several layers beneath your scalp, and then you have the dermis. This is where all the action is, okay, or takes place to reflect what's out here in the scalp.
Okay, so like each one of these go down a different layer.
No, each of these products, when you do the shampoo, what we're doing is we're trying to balance what was going on with you inside the dermis, okay? So first of all, we had to scale back, exfoliate what was going on to balance the pH, okay? So once we exfoliated all the dead cells and the residue that you have accumulated through the years with all the products you've used, okay? Then we start cleaning out all that impurity that's inside, and that's the next step.
Okay.
So Barbara, so now that we exfoliated your scalp, okay, the next product we use is the fluid mask complex, okay? This works as like a shovel, okay?
Okay.
So you know those brown spots that you had inside your follicles?
Right, all that and all that crud and everything else.
So when we exfoliated with the shampoo, what we did was we found some more follicles that were closer from each strand.
So because I had so much residue that's clogging, right? You're slowly cleaning out the hair follicles.
Yeah, no, what you're doing is with the shampoo, what you're doing is slowly peeling back all that residue and all that dead skin, which actually when you do that starts surfacing more follicles and more little hairs that you did not notice that you had underneath.
So it makes it look like your hair is thinning because the other ones haven't come out yet.
Right, the other ones were being choked. So with the fluid complex, what you're doing now is you've prepared that scalp, you're actually balancing it, and now you're taking a shovel and digging out the particles,
impurities and all the stuff that's being collected.
That's being collected through the follicle here. Okay, so you're penetrating through these layers first before you can get here, and that's the job of the fluid mask. It starts pulling, digging, and digging. So
residue that's clogging, right? You're slowly cleaning out the hair follicles.
Yeah, no, what you're doing is with the shampoo, what you're doing is slowly peeling back all that residue and all that dead skin, which actually when you do that starts surfacing more follicles and more little hairs that you did not notice that you had underneath.
So it makes it look like your hair is thinning because the other ones haven't come out yet.
Right, the other ones were being choked. So with the fluid complex, what you're doing now is you've prepared that scalp, you're actually balancing it, and now you're taking a shovel and digging out the particles,
impurities and all the stuff that's being collected.
That's being collected through the follicle here. Okay, so you're penetrating through these layers first before you can get here, and that's the job of the fluid mask. It starts pulling, digging, and digging.
So what you're telling me is the first thing is to get all of the dryness off, get everything balanced, pH and everything else. And then you start going to different layers, like what the complex, the fluid mask complex. Can't even get it out.
The fluid mask complex, what it does, Barbara, it was actually, so your follicles in here, all right, were clogged up.
Right.
But also the follicles that were hidden were clogged up.
And we were doing things to clean the scalp so that the other follicles could come out.
But what we did was we stripped. We weren't stripping, we were just
taking off
layers and layers of residue and dead skin from the scalp, right?
Right.
So now we got to go to work and start cleaning out those follicles. And how are we cleaning out? But the fluid mask complex, what it's doing is once you put it on your scalp, and you leave it in for about 5 minutes, what it's doing is it's actually penetrating through your follicles here, extracting the impurities that have been accumulated through the years. Now, remember, you got to go down several layers of tissue before you can hit the dermis.
So that's why each and every step is very important.
Absolutely.
Because you know what? When I first got it, I thought, oh, I'm going to try this first, try this. You got to try them in order.
Right.
Because if not, they're not going to do what you need them to do.
Right. Because first of all, when you start a regimen, you have to follow each step precisely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, I agree.
And if you follow them precisely, we will see you in 4 weeks to see the progress.
And that's when I come in and you take a look at the scalp.
Right. But your next step is the extensive care. Okay. The extensive care is one of our wonderful products. Okay. It's like a medicine. So after you've done the fluid complex, the mask, the next step is the intensive care.
Okay.
It's called the intensive extract. Why is it called intensive extract? Now, all these products have methylpeptide. This is a methylpeptide treatment, okay?
I heard that peptides are good for your skin.
Absolutely. But this is an ingredient that in Morocco they discovered, okay, by putting molecules that are so tiny, can penetrate through every little tiny pore you have in your skin, okay? It penetrates to the dermis. So as you are extracting with the fluid mask,
Mm-hmm.
the intensive extract is penetrating through each of those pores and follicles,
Mm-hmm.
okay, while this is extracting, coming through here, okay? But it needs some help,
Right.
okay? That help comes with the mousse. This is an oxygen.
You know, it is so important to go step by step.
Absolutely.
Because if not, your hair, you're not going to get the results that you want.
Right.
I mean, I kind of went crazy there for a while and did my own thing. And I realized that part of my hair wasn't doing nearly as good as the other part.
Right. So this is a mousse. It is actually oxygen, but we've put it in a form of mousse
Mm-hmm.
because it's easy to apply. Okay. So what that does, it catches the molecules from the air we breathe. Okay. And it takes it with that intensive extract and it starts filtering it because our blood doesn't go in a circular motion unless it has oxygen, right?
Right, exactly.
And that's how the mousse works.
Okay. The mousse is fantastic.
Yes,
it really is.
Absolutely.
I love the mousse. It's my favorite part.
And what it does, it starts nourishing the papilla down here, and it starts balancing.
Nourishing what? The
bulb.
things that are making your hair stronger and
Absolutely.
breaking through the surface.
Yes.
It's cleaning all of that.
Well, the remember the fluid mass complex is extracting.
Right, exactly.
So the extensive extract is penetrating, and the mousse is actually helping it get through.
Gotcha.
To make the
So you're talking like these little tiny molecules that go all the way down. So you're basically working from the inside out, even though, you know, I thought I was going to come in and you were going to give me something for my hair.
No, but let me tell you why we don't give you just something for your hair. Because these products are marine, algae based, and plant based. There's no paraffins in it, sulfates in it, or any kind of additives in these products.
Okay.
They're all natural. They work with your cells. Now, where does everything work in our body? They work through the cell, right? Through the mitochondria.
Cellular level, correct.
Right. Okay. So through the cellular level, that's where we target. We get to the root of the problem.
Okay.
So it can start working and balancing out the dermis.
Right.
Because everything that happens within us reflects on the skin and on the hair. Okay.
Exactly. Well, didn't you say like whatever you did to your hair for the last 6 years is showing right now?
Absolutely. So what you was experiencing when you first came here is what you did 6 years ago.
That ain't good.
That's not good, is it?
That's not good.
Of course not.
But it's just amazing to me that I come in here thinking that you guys are going to give me medication. You gave me a system.
I gave you a system, a solution.
You did.
To give you results.
You came in when, I was at my lowest point. At my utter lowest point. And I really wasn't sure what to do anymore. doctors, this, that, pill, nothing worked.
Well, because most things that we are actually are prescribed, they're topicals, okay?
Exactly.
And
Everything is the hair.
And it says it's topical. And when it's topical, it only can penetrate so many layers because the molecules are a little larger than what we have within our products.
Right.
Because our products work from the inside. And it has been proven throughout the years. I work with a very well-known dermatologist from Spain. And her knowledge she's been my mentor, okay? And what she has experienced through Europe, she's a well-known dermatologist and trichologist in Europe.
Wow.
She has mentored me and has shown me what these products do. I have experienced what many people have experienced, like yourself. I have alopecia areata and I have patches throughout my scalp. Today, I have hair where I have patches. So I totally understand. So Barbara, so you understand that there are steps to getting the scalp prepared.
Right.
Getting it nourished, okay? Where your hair is able to breathe.
Right.
Because it's like anything else. When your hair has film over it, it's like you going underwater and trying to breathe and you can't get up. And that's how your hair is. Okay?
Right.
You have to feed it from the root.
Well, you know what? If your products are so well known, or at least known, why aren't the salons using them?
Well, this is a innovative, revolutionary, state-of-the-art product that has just been brought in to the United States. Okay.
Wow. So it's from Europe?
It's from Europe, and it has been used in Europe for many years. Actually, the dermatologist that I work directly with, she has been part of the development of these products.
Wow.
So that's the neat thing about it. She understands what these products do.
Exactly.
And so therefore, she has brought it into the United States as a cosmetic product.
So
because they're clinically graded ingredients in these products.
Right. So if they're clinically graded, who can use them?
They're approved from the FDA right now, so that's wonderful. Anybody can use it. It's good for any kind of condition, such as psoriasis. Even you can use it on your skin.
Well, you know, salons always do the outside, but it would be wonderful if they could fix the inside and the outside.
Well,
that would be perfect.
The salons now are being introduced to this product, and they are loving what's happening with their clients because their clients, we feel like they should understand what these products do for their clients' well-being.
Right.
And that way it provides them healthy hair.
Right.
And then they can it works hand in hand with their products as well.
Well, another question, why do I have to use your products for like the rest of my life?
No, you don't have to. Now, remember, I told you that these products work at the cellular level.
Right, right.
So once the cellular level is balanced and it's working on its own and these products are already in your system and it's doing what it needs to do, you don't have to continue. That's up to you. That's a choice that you will make be personal. That's a personal choice. And I'll tell you why.
Okay.
If you're working out, you're eating well, and you're eating the things that you like,
right?
Okay, and you're looking good, and you like what you see.
Exactly.
How would you want to revert back to what you were?
That is exactly true. That makes all the sense in the world.
So if you have beautiful hair, guess what? You're gonna regenerating hair until you're in your old age.
So is there a maintenance after you take care of, you get the program, you do it, and you fix the problem, like you're fixing mine?
Absolutely.
What happens afterwards?
Well, let's say your scalp is already healthy.
Right.
Your hair is where we got it.
Exactly.
And the next step is preventive. These products, the cosmetologists would love to actually introduce these products to their clients because it helps the client not only help their hair from the internal area, but also the external.
Exactly. And what a better way to get the word out. It's true.
Absolutely. Tell us about you and what you have experienced, and what would you tell our audience out there?
Like I said, I came into this thinking that it was the very last resort. The very last. And it turned into, this should have been my first stop all along. I would cry. I was losing so much hair. I lost confidence. I lost it all. And when I came into you, I was broken. And then you guys started showing me and talking to me. And you sympathized, you empathized with me. And it makes a complete difference. I'm not just a client. I don't feel like just a client when I'm here. And you're fixing right now everything that I needed to fix. I've got so much more confidence. And I didn't realize how much your hair actually means to your self-esteem.
Until you lose it.
It's true.
Yeah.
Because when you've got hair all over the floor, you don't want to go out, because I couldn't do anything with it. I would not dare style it, for it's going to break, parts of it all over the floor. I was shedding.
Has your cosmetologist told you what to use or how to help you in that aspect?
I went to a cosmetologist once, and she said, the reason you're losing so much hair is because when you put it up in a bun and you leave it there for like 5 days, you lose 100 hairs a day, so you're actually losing 500 hairs. Okay. She was like multiplying it. And then she said, you know what, you need to rinse your hair with cool water.
Okay.
That was it.
Well, all those suggestions, what she was saying is true, okay? When you tie your hair up, you're pulling your hair. So,
right.
That, we have to understand the cosmetologist works on the exterior part.
Right. She was knowledgeable about the outside.
Absolutely. And regarding the cold, rinse with water, cold water.
It closes the follicles.
It closes the hair,
right.
Cuticles.
Right.
However, we like to introduce this to the cosmetologist so they can start working with their clients from the interior area.
Be more informed.
To be able to help the client not lose their hair.
Exactly. And I will be here probably long after my year is up.
Well, we would like to introduce more cosmetologists to this product. They can have it in their salons and absolutely work with their clients, so they can make sure that their clients are getting a full service from the interior to the exterior.
Exactly. I love that, because now it's inside as well as outside.
Just remember, balancing out the scalp and the well-being of the individual actually gives them a healthy set of hair. Thank you.